Growing up, me and my best friend were inseparable. We were next-door neighbors, the same age, and attended the same private school. From the outside, we looked like brothers, and honestly, it felt that way too. Our bond wasn't just a matter of proximity. It was built over years of shared laughs, deep conversations, and surviving childhood together. Sleepovers were our norm, not the exception. We'd stay up late playing video games, talking about life, girls, and what our futures might look like. We loved playing basketball too, every afternoon after school until the streetlights came on, but our friendship ran deeper than just hanging out. His home life was rough. His father was an alcoholic, unpredictable and volatile, while his mother was distant, often neglectful. There was a constant tension in his home, and it was clear even when we were kids that he wasn't getting the love and attention he deserved. So my family took him in, not legally, not officially, but emotionally. He was at our house more than his own. He came on vacations with us, celebrated holidays by our side, and knew every one of my aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents. My parents would buy him school supplies, include him in family dinners, and always made sure he had a place at the table. We made space for him, because to us, he was already part of the family. When high school rolled around, not much changed. We remained close, still walking to school together, sharing secrets, making plans for the future. Then, in 10th grade, I started dating the girl who I truly believed was the love of my life. She was beautiful, smart, kind, everything I wanted in a partner. My best friend welcomed her into our circle with open arms. The three of us shared some of the best memories together during those years. Late-night drives, beach trips, movie marathons. It felt like the perfect trio. Then came senior year. That was the year everything changed. My girlfriend got pregnant. It wasn't planned, not even close. We were two high school kids still trying to figure out where life would take us, and now suddenly we were facing parenthood. The news shook us both. I remember sitting in silence with her, the weight of the future pressing down like 1,000 pounds. We talked it over again and again, trying to make sense of it, trying to imagine a life that none of us had prepared for. Graduation came and went. Just a few weeks later, she gave birth to our son. I was filled with love, fear, confusion, and a deep, aching sense of responsibility. I was overwhelmed. I could barely keep a cactus alive, let alone raise a child. How was I going to support them? How was I supposed to give them the life they deserved? And that's when my best friend stepped in. He told me he would help. He sat me down, looked me in the eye, and said, "I got you. I got her. I got the baby. We're a team, and I'm here for you." It meant the world to me. I believed him. Of course I did. He was my brother and everything but blood. I trusted him with my life. I made the hardest decision of my life then. I couldn't go to college and support a family, not at the same time. I didn't want to be a deadbeat dad, and I didn't want my girlfriend to carry all the weight alone. So I joined the army. It wasn't just about the money, though the benefits would help. It was about doing something honorable, about becoming a man I could be proud of. I wanted to be someone my son could look up to. I was stationed in Afghanistan. It was hell. The things I saw, the things I did, I don't talk about much. People always think they understand, but they don't. Watching people die, seeing limbs blown off, hearing the screams of pain and the silence that follows. Those memories cling to you. They change you. You leave a piece of your soul behind in places like that. But the one thing that kept me going was the thought of my little family back home. I imagined my girlfriend holding our son, my best friend, dropping by to help with diapers or groceries. I imagined birthdays, first words, milestones. I missed them deeply, but I took comfort in knowing they were taken care of. Eventually, I got a break in service. I didn't tell anyone I was coming back. I wanted it to be a surprise. I imagined their faces when I showed up unannounced. I fantasized about hugging them, feeling that warmth I had missed so badly. First, I decided to visit my best friend. It felt right. He had been my rock, and I couldn't wait to see him. I walked up to his door, heart pounding with excitement. I knocked. No answer. I waited, knocked again. Still nothing. After a long 3 minutes, he finally opened the door, looking slightly disheveled and out of breath. We embraced, a long overdue hug between brothers. Then he stepped aside to let me in, and there she was, my girlfriend, in his house. The room spun for a second, but I shook it off. Maybe she was visiting. Maybe they were planning a surprise for me. I held on to hope, even then. We made small talk. I suggested we play some video games like old times. He pulled out the old Nintendo 64, the same one we had played on 100 times before. We booted up Mario Party. It was surreal. For a moment, it felt like we were kids again. I was winning. Then my best friend landed on Boo and had the chance to steal a star. He looked at me, smirked, and stole mine. I dropped from first to last. Everyone else laughed, but I wasn't laughing. In that moment, it hit me like a freight train, the betrayal. Weird tension in the room. The strange way they had looked at each other. The guilt I thought I saw in her eyes. The way he stole that star, knowing how much it would sting. It wasn't just a game move, it was a message. Something had happened between them while I was gone. Maybe it started out innocent. Maybe it didn't. But by the time I had walked through that door, they had crossed a line. And they both knew it. That stupid gold star was just a symbol, a turning point. In one move, he had shown me everything I needed to see. I wasn't part of their life anymore. I was the outsider. I left not long after. I didn't make a scene. I didn't scream or fight. I just walked away. Something inside me broke that day. The kind of break that doesn't make a sound, but echoes for years. I had trusted him with everything. My home, my girlfriend, my child, and he betrayed me. To this day, I don't know the full story. I never asked. I didn't need to. The truth was written in the silence between their words, the way they avoided my eyes, the way everything felt just a little too staged. That was the end of our friendship. Not because of Mario Party, not even because of what he did with her. But because he had looked me in the eyes, promised to be there, and then stabbed me in the back when I was most vulnerable. I had faced war. I had faced death. But nothing prepared me for the pain of being betrayed by the people I loved most. Years have passed. I've rebuilt my life in many ways, but some scars don't fade. I'm stronger now, wiser. But there's a part of me that still aches for what I lost. Not just the relationship, but the innocence, the trust, the belief that friendship could be unbreakable. Sometimes betrayal doesn't come with knives or bullets. Sometimes it comes with a smile and a controller, in a room filled with ghosts of your past, and sometimes the real war starts when you come home.